Welcome to section 7 of JSON in Java Enterprise Edition 8 hands-on training. This section covers JSON-B customized mapping. In this section, I'll talk about customizations. We'll study what kind of customizations are supported and we'll learn each of them. We'll start with basic customizations such as property names and property order changing, ignoring properties, using different date, time, and number formats, and changing the default way of processing null values. At the end of this section, we'll study advanced customizations such as custom instantiation, adapters, and serializers, deserializers. We'll also talk about strict iJSON compatibility mode and different binary strategies supported. Let's get started. Here is a first section 7 video, how to customize your mappings. In this video, I'll explain what customizations are supported in JSON binding and how to create customized JSON-B engine. We'll learn what JSON-B config class is and how it can be used. I'll demonstrate how to produce pretty formatted JSON and how to explicitly specify JSON-B implementation to use in this particular JSON-B engine for low-level JSON parsing. Let's get started. And I'll start with listing all customizations supported by JSON-B. We can customize property names, change default properties order, make properties to get ignored by JSON-B engine, change default way of processing null values, change default visibility strategy, customize date, time, and number formats, choose different binary encodings, use different way of creating class instances other than default non-argument constructor. JSON-B also support advanced and very flexible customization mechanisms such as adapters and serializers, deserializers. In the next videos, we'll study all of these customizations. There are two ways how JSON-B can be customized: annotations, compile time, and runtime configuration. These are all annotations supported by JSON-B. 11 annotations in total. You put these annotations on classes you are processing with JSON-B engine. This is why it's called compile time. You cannot put it on classes you don't have sources for. The second way is runtime configuration. You create a customized JSON-B engine and provide your configuration at runtime. JSON-B config is a class used to create your custom configuration in a builder-like way. Here listed all JSON-B config class methods you can use. Some customizations can be applied only at compile time using annotations, some only runtime using JSON-B config, some both ways. After you created JSON-B config, you use JSON-B builder to build your custom JSON-B engine. JSON-B builder is also used to create a default JSON-B engine. Remember create method? To build a custom engine, you create new builder. It has two methods: with config, where you pass your configuration, and with provider, which can be used to specify a JSON-B implementation you will use in this particular instance. Now let's switch to our sample application and see how all of this works on a simple sample. Here we are in our sample application. As usually, I already pre-created a method which is going to be used by this scenario. And in this scenario, I'm going to create a default engine and create a customized engine which is going to use pretty formatting. And we will customize same object using default engine and using customized engine with pretty formatting to see the difference. Let's start. So we'll create the default engine first. I'll call it default engine. And it's created the usual way JSON-B builder create. In order to create the customized engine, first I have to do is creating JSON-B config. JSON-B config is here, and it's created as new JSON-B config. And you see it has a variety of methods, right? All of them I showed you in the slide. What I'm going to use with, I can't find it, with formatting, this method. And I need to pass through here to produce a pretty formatted JSON from two JSON methods. Now, when config is created, we will use it to create a custom JSON-B engine. Let's do it. JSON-B, we call it JSON-B. And customized engine is created slightly different way, if you remember. Again, I'm using JSON-B builder, but now instead of create, I'm using new builder method. And this new builder method has two methods, with provider and with config. So I'm going to call with config and pass here my config. And after that, I'm just using build to build the custom JSON-B engine. Here we are, we have default engine and we have custom JSON-B engine with pretty formatting. It uses our configuration. You may ask about the second JSON-B builder method with provider. And I already explained that it's used to specify a JSON-P instance which is used by this particular JSON-B instance. So let's just try, and we'll pass there our default instance, which is JSON-P array, like this. We're just passing it new JSON provider impl. This is from Orca Glassfish package, which is basically JSON-P array. With or without it, it won't make any changes because by default JSON-B is configured to using exactly that, right? So I'm going to comment it out, so I'll leave it to you so you see how to use it, but it really doesn't change anything in this particular sample. Now let's find some object to serialize. Let's use this object. I'll just copy and paste it here. So it's JSON, very nice. And now we are going to serialize it using our default engine to JSON. And underneath, I'm going to use our customized engine with pretty formatting. Let's run the code and see the difference. So I'm running the if scenario. Here we are. And this is how default engine produces the output. And this is how our customized engine produces it with pretty formatting. It was an overview of JSON-B custom mapping.